AITA for eating my husband's entire birthday cake by myself? I'll preface this by saying that my husband's family and I don't get along. Like at all. We're rarely ever on good terms, and for my mental health I decided to put distance between us. Especially after I was blamed for my most recent miscarriage. That happened 3 months ago. My husband can still see and visit them whenever he wants. For me, I don't attend any of their events, not even Thanksgiving nor Christmas. My husband's 30th birthday was 2 days ago. I planned to celebrate with him. I bought a cake and a gift, but he said that his family invited him to celebrate his birthday and he really wanted to go because the birthday parties his family throw are like no others. We had an argument over this, but he told me to wait for him till he finished celebrating there with his family, then we could celebrate together at home and eat cake. After he left I felt so terrible. I called him but he turned his phone off. I was so mad I took the cake and brought it to the living room and started eating from it. I ate the whole thing, not saving him a single piece. Guess I was so angry and it made me hungry. He came home and saw what I did and blew up saying I did this to spiteful and to punish him for not ditching his family on his birthday, like I wanted him to. I reminded him I paid for the cake, but he called me petty and nuts. He ranted and ranted, then said that he didn't get to eat cake at his parents' house because lots of kids were there and he didn't get enough cake, and what I did was 10 times worse. He's been upset with me ever since. AITA? This isn't about the cake. Honey, this is not about the cake. It's about him choosing his horrible family over you. Wake up and either demand counseling to make him realize he's a total ass or get a divorce lawyer. NTA. The second they blamed you for having a miscarriage, your husband should have very firmly put distance between him and his toxic family and stood behind you. That he'd choose them over you repeatedly shows just how little you matter to him. A good husband would never allow anyone to blame his wife for a miscarriage, much less his own family. And if he wanted to eat birthday cake with you, he shouldn't have chosen them over you again. Men need to understand the second they get married, their wife becomes their nuclear family and always comes first. NTA, because this simply at this point isn't about the cake anymore. NTA, his family blames you for a miscarriage and he's still okay with talking to them? You tried to throw a small party and it wasn't good enough for him. His families are like no other. He should have gotten cake before the kids if it was so important to him. He got pissed and yelled over a cake. NTA, what kind of person prioritizes, let alone speaks to people that blamed his wife for miscarrying? These are horrible people. You are wise to avoid them and definitely deserved a whole cake while he deserved nothing. I'm so sorry for your loss. If my husband was still buddy-buddy with someone who blamed me after we lost our son, I'd be doing more than just eating his cake. NTA. NTA. There are so many red flags here I don't know where to begin. Your in-laws blame you for a miscarriage? I'm so sorry. If your husband isn't supporting you right now, he is the problem. It goes without saying that your in-laws are a massive problem. Then he throws a hissy fit about birthday cake after fighting and losing a different battle over a different cake with children? You should sit down for this one. Your problems are large enough for a divorce lawyer, not Reddit. Info. At what point during the process of his family making plans for his birthday did he find out? And at what point during this process did you find out? If my family blamed my partner for their own miscarriage, I would never want to speak to them ever again. To be perfectly honest, I would have rage eaten the cake too. NTA. NTA. If someone blamed my wife for a miscarriage, they wouldn't be in our lives anymore. Family or not. This marriage is doomed. NTA, you're married to a selfish asshole who ignores his family's abuse of you because he likes to attend lavish parties. If you actually love this coward, then get couples therapy. And if he doesn't get whoever blamed you for the miscarriage to apologize, then he should get some balls and go LC until they do. But this is something deeper and above Reddit pay grade. Miscarriage. I'm sorry for this. Marital problems. And etc. need therapy to address. You guys can't go on like this. When you say, I plan to celebrate with him, does that mean you both plan to celebrate his birthday, or that you independently planned his birthday without checking in on what he wanted to do first? This marriage sounds doomed. How can you have a future as a couple when you live such separate lives and disagree on fundamental things? He is happy for you to be excluded. You do not feature in key events in his life. Is this what you want for the rest of your life? NTA for being upset. But all parties involved have major issues. When they blamed you for having a miscarriage, how did your husband react, respond to them? NTA. Please talk to someone about that miscarriage though. It can do a number on your headspace, and talking to a professional can help. I am far more concerned as to why you want to bring a child into a situation where their grandparents have been unspeakably cruel to their mother, whose feelings are disregarded by their father. Is your hope that everyone will start caring about your feelings when you give them a child? NTA. But communication is very needed in this relationship. He should have told you first about the party, unless they last minute the plan to keep you away from him or something.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.